Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Titles, social media marketing strategist and educator. I get the pleasure of bringing you Marketing Matters at 10 a.m. Arizona time every single Wednesday without fail. And I also get to be your instructor today. So every week we bring on great people in the industry, covering different marketing techniques. However, today we're going to use one that I've been using here for about the last month, and I'm really excited to share some of the things that I've been learning about Chat GPT as well as Canva. So there's a couple of different platforms out there in which you can auto-generate content with. So we're going to go over a few today, and then I'm going to even show you guys how to marry these two things together, which is ChatGPT and Canva. And today live, we're going to actually create bulk social media posts that you can quickly, easily auto-generate, and you can make something just absolutely amazing and quick with these new features. Now, I know there's been a lot of controversy about AI and chat and whatnot. We're not going to go into the politics of it today. However, I am going to show you guys how incredibly useful these new tools are for your business. So let's dive in to some of the basics today. So AI is artificial intelligence. Now, I know that most of us grew up watching Terminator, so AI is nothing new to us, right? However, what we're able to do with it is becoming more and more incredible every day. So the AI that we're going to cover today is software algorithms that are able to learn. They are able to learn, and then the more exposure that they have to what you want, the more data it collects. I know that all sounds scary. However, the more it's exposed to what it is that you want as the user, the better its voice becomes when creating content for you. So let's talk a little bit about some of the services that are out there. And I think that this is probably, like I said, this is the basics. This is where people are like, Sarah, where do I go to push play? And that's why you guys are on today, right? So the three that I'm going to talk about, and we're going to really only cover two today. One is ChatGPT, and that's OpenAI. And I'm going to show you guys where to go to actually use this service. And then the other one is Canva Magic Write. So many of us are already using Canva to market our business. Canva also has an AI writing tool, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how to auto-generate today in OpenAI and with the Canva Magic Write tool. And then there's also Jasper. Jasper is the same kind of concept as OpenAI, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to create, unique, copyright-free, basically, content for you. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about how you're going to use. So we did the what. What is it? How are you going to use this for your business? Well, the possibilities, my friends, are endless. But a couple of the ones that I think we should focus on for real estate business are going to be social media content, video scripts. Yes, it will auto-generate video scripts, including what types of videos you should be using to go along with your script. Pretty cool. CRM drips or email drip campaigns. I know a lot of us, drip campaigns are always on our list to get done and get uploaded in our CRM. But when it comes down to it, sometimes that gets pushed down to the bottom of what we want to do. Or we even have to go out there and hire, an admin assistant to really get into our CRM and create these drips. Well, guess what? You have an idea, you can use ChatGPT to go ahead and generate these drips for you. Listing descriptions. Yes, you're going to be seeing a lot of these listing descriptions that are generated by AI. So you can give it just a little bit of information. You can give it a lot of information, but it's going to take whatever you give it and it's going to put it into a detailed description. Now, one of the other things to mention too is that, how does this differ from things like Google? So we've all Googled for information, right? But with Google, you're always Googling and you're finding other people's information. What these AI functions are going to do is they're going to create all original content based on every bit of information they have access to. So I went to a class last week and we did listing description for Peoria. And that was it. That was all we gave them. So it pulled all the data and averaged it out on what its resources told it was about the average house in Peoria. And it was a great description. Maybe it wasn't exactly what you would need. So you would have to give it a little bit more information, such as how many bedrooms, whether it has a pool, whether it has a, built-in patio, that sort of thing. But it's going to take everything that it knows and it's going to put that into every single piece that's coming out. Blog posts. Once again, how many of us have gone, gosh, you know what? It would just be great if I could implement blog posts, onto my website, or, use that for some type of, marketing for my clients. But you sit down and you're like, all right, I've got a topic and I'm not a writer. I don't know what to write. Guess what? GPT knows exactly what to write for a blog. And there's so much more that you can really do with this platform. So let's focus on the GPT part. So OpenAI, that is the #1 resource that you're going to want to use to get signed up for it. So you can go to openai.com, or you can even download the app from your app store. Look for OpenAI. That's going to be your #1. This just came out, a few months ago, and it's really in the last month picked up a lot of steam. In the last 60 days, there have been 1 million people sign up for this. So this is big. I think it's actually 100 million people. The numbers are ridiculous when it comes to the number of people that are using this, or at least downloading it. Whether or not they're getting in, they're using it. I think you can still be on the forefront of that. So what it really is, it's a playground for ideas. You can write your content and then you can rewrite it until you get it right. The more you use this software, the better it's going to get at identifying what it is that you want and writing things in your own voice. You can get in and you can even describe who you are. Say I get in and I'm like, I'm a 39-year-old avid hiker. I love extreme hikings. Write me a post about the Grand Canyon. And it's going to take that information and it's going to start building my content based on what I gave it. Now, I can also just go in and say, write me a post about the Grand Canyon. And it's just going to pull information out there from what I've kind of given it. You can also tell it what tone you want. You can say, write me yesterday I was in there and I was like, write me a funny blog about the Grand Canyon being a big hole in the ground. And it took that tone and it was not that good actually, but I had it write and rewrite and played around with it. But you can tell it to be, very professional. You can tell it to have, a satirical tone. You can get very detailed with what you want. And once again, the more you use it, the more it takes on your own voice. The other one that we're going to cover today is Canva. So Canva has, we've done multiple Canva presentations on here today. Yes, I got a question. Yes, I will be more specific with the, you want specifics on the app. There are a lot that are out there. The one that I use is, I think it's got like a green icon. And I was going to put it in the presentation today, but I ran out of time for that. So let's see here. As you can see, it's a little green icon right there. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. Let's see if I can open it up. Odds are good that you're gonna go ahead and download the number one. So look for best ratings. I don't know that there is like necessarily a wrong app. If you get it and you don't like it, they're all free right now. So if you get it and you don't like it, then move on. Get rid of that one, get another one. But the one that I use is, like I said, it's got a green icon. Open chat is what it's called. Okay. So that one's fun because you can, like I said, you can use it on your phone as well, which is really convenient when you are creating Instagram posts, because, you know, Instagram, you can only do from your phone. So I like having both. I like having one that is on my phone as well as on the computer, so that I can kind of use my multimedia in every way. Then let's talk a little bit more about Canva. So Canva is one of those that, like I said, a lot of people use. There is a free version. I do recommend getting the upgrade to the pay version, because you're just going to have more options and really be able to use Canva to its full abilities, such as using the magic write feature in Docs. Some ideas, you know, that you can create using their magic write feature, taking ideas for themes of the month. You can have it auto-generate content based on that, ways to help sellers, buyers, best ways, you know, to write a video hook. So the ideas on that are endless. And what I'm really going to show you today, because I could probably spend, we could play around with this for hours on ChatGPT, just creating content after content after content. But the one thing that I really want to spend my time on and utilize in this class is how to create bulk social media. So creating one or two at a time, you know, that's fun, that's great. But in real estate, time is money. So when it comes to creating content, the quicker, the better, right? So that's what I really want to focus on in today's class. We will be offering many, many more ChatGPT classes. I think doing some of these in person will be really beneficial, because we can have conversation, we can ask questions. But today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive into, I'm going to do a live demo for you guys. I love live demos. So we're going to get on to my internet. All right. And now we are going to go into, oh, I got to move my bar down here. We are going to go into the online version of ChatGPT. So like I said, we talked a little bit about the app. You're going to go to openai.com. The other thing too, when you're downloading an app, look for the OpenAI icon as part of the app. That's how you're going to know that you're getting the right one as well. So openai.com. You can use the same login for your app as well as online. Just make sure that you are consistent. You're going to want to use the same login too, because that's how this software is going to build up more intel on what it is that you want it to create. So signing up takes just a few minutes. I have obviously already signed up for this. So once you're in, you're going to want to take it to, this is your main page. This is where you're logged in. You're going to go over here and you're going to start a new chat. If you have multiple ones, You also will have your history. It says mine is unable to load. Let's give it a second. So every time that I want to create a new string of ideas, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to create new chat. Now, like I said, usually it has all of my, past up on there. Keep in mind, this is new software. So there will be glitches. With as many people signing up as there are, have patience with it. It may not function at 100% all the time. So we'll come up here, we'll click on new chat. And of course, as we go, guys, if you have any other questions, I'm going to be looking at the chat and the question and answer. So let's come down here. Now, if anybody is on chat and you guys have a topic that you want me to type in, let me know. If not, you guys, I'm just going to run with these ideas. So let's start out with, if you guys have a topic that you want to put in, I'll give you just a minute to type it in. Not to put anybody on the spot, we can always come up with anything and everything. So I'm going to start out, like I said, we're going to get to the bulk content, creating social media, but I do want to just do a quick little demo on creating a video script, because I want you to see what this really, really looks like, because it is absolutely amazing. So let's see, the open just came through. So let's do a real estate video script about the People's Open. So we're just going to go very simple with this one. So about the Open. All right. I'm not giving it very much information. So let's see what it comes up with. And as you can see, it is very quick. And it is scouring everything on the internet. Okay, very cool. So it gave us a good script, but now I want to say, can you add, it's got great opportunity for the desert mountain community. It really pulls in, it kind of marries the two together. Looking to purchase real estate in Scottsdale. I would like for it to add suggestions of video clips as well. So I'm gonna and now it's gonna go ahead and rewrite it. So it really does, as you can see, it's giving me the video clip suggestions. It's really getting into the nitty gritty of what I'm looking for. So like I said, I could have absolutely no idea about what I want to create. And here it goes, just going ahead and creating just incredible details for me. So if you guys are on the fence about doing video and wanting to, not knowing what to talk about, this happens all the time. I'll sit down with real estate agents and they're like, want to do video? I don't know what to say. Guess what? You now have a great tool to creating that. Okay, as promised, let's go ahead and get into creating the bulk social media. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to generate here in ChatGPT, and then we're going to go over and we're going to use the same topic and I'm going to show you Canva Magic Write. So while we're still in ChatGPT, does anybody have any questions? I know this is very basic, does anybody want another demo? Do you want me to do like a listing description for like Scottsdale? We'll go ahead and do that since we've got a few minutes. Now the videos, I would suggest going and pulling your own video content. Now there are places that you can go for just B-roll and generic videos, but you're going to end up having to pay for that. Your own unique video content is very powerful though. So you can go get your unique video content and then layer it with some audio overlay. If you guys are interested in me doing another series on video, then we can get into that as well. I got another question. What is the app name? The app name, like I said, it is Open Chat GPT. Some of them are starting to charge. You're just going to kind of have to get in there and look and see which ones are charging and which are not. Like I said, I downloaded mine probably a month ago and it was not charging at that time. I'll get everybody who was on today though, and I'll get a little bit more details and I will email you guys the particulars of the app that I have so we can kind of keep moving today. All right, let's do a quick listing description. And then, like I said, we'll go into the bulk. So I just want to show you guys how it pulls the information. So we're going to do listing description. We're on Scottsdale. Let's just do that, right? So we're going just over the super basics today. All right, obviously there's a lot of variety in Scottsdale, Arizona. So if you give it something that is a little bit tougher, you'll notice it takes more time to actually generate. And as you can see, it's kind of a little bit more in my voice because most of what I do is marketing related. So it's giving me something that is maybe more like a post related than necessarily a listing description. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just stop this generating because I don't think it's really giving me what I'm looking for. All right, rewrite. Let's see if it gets a little bit better. Yes, that's a great question too. It is completely unique. What it generates is one of a kind. So yes, you can copy and paste. Now, be very careful though, because once again, it's pulling information from all across the board. Like I had it write a description for like an Instagram post for hiking Quartz Peak. And it pulled in, information like you start off in lush forest and then you hike to amazing views. And I didn't read it and I posted it and I looked at it again. I was like, this is in the Estrella Mountains. There's no lush forest there. So always double check the information that you are getting from this. But this is not copyright. It's taking information from different sources, but it is completely rewriting it. And you can copy and paste it. And I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so now it is creating more of an actual listing description, talking about the master suite, tubs. And once again, this is just very generic. It is taking information from all the homes in Scottsdale and saying, you know what, this is my best guess of what this home's description is going to be. And then at any point too, like I said, if you don't like what it's writing, you can hit the stop generating button down here. You can stop it. You can keep going. Okay. Very cool, right? So let's move on, like I said, to the bulk creation, because once again, this is what I really did want to focus on today. I could spend, like I said, hours just going through the different features that it can create. But let's go ahead and work on creating different social media topics for, let's say, buyers. I know that the buyer's market is still pretty good out there. So let's focus on them right now. So best tips for buyers in Arizona, or best tips for, home buyers in Phoenix. Okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to auto-generate different points. Now I could tell it too. I could say, I want 5 points. I want 5 tips for home buyers in Arizona. You can get as specific as you want with this. Awesome. Okay, now let's go in and I'm going to show you guys Canva. We're going to come back to this, but let's see what the difference is. So take just a moment, guys, and look at what, whoops, go back down. Okay. Let's look at what it was able to generate. This is pretty good stuff. Think about your lifestyle, get the home inspected, get a pre-approval, consider the location. Now let's take that same prompt and we're going to go into Magic Write. All right. So you open up your Canva. You're going to find Magic Write down here in Docs. So this is your home page. Docs will be right there in the corner. So click on Docs. You're going to come in here. You're going to hit this plus button. So it's going to give you the option for Magic Write. We're going to click on that. Now, we're going to use the same kind of thing. So it's good, I think, in a lot of ways to cross-reference when you're using AI to really make sure that you're getting the best content. I kind of feel like GPT and OpenAI content is a little better than Magic Write right now, but let's give you the opportunity to judge that for yourself. So best tips. And once again, same thing. You can give it prompts. If I want 5 tips, I want 6 tips. All right, nice. Now you can see it came up with a little less information. So this actually might be better if we are going to go ahead and create a social media post. So let's toggle between the two, do your research, and then, okay. So if you are wanting something that's a little bit more wordy, let's go, you can go with chat. If you're looking to write an article, if you're looking to put this into like a newsletter, this sort of thing is absolutely perfect. So let's now go into the particulars of how we're going to take this information and we're going to create bulk social media. So because this one's just a little bit less, a little bit less information, let's go ahead and we're going to use this. So we're just literally going to come in and we're going to copy this information. Now, to create bulk, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to come over here and we're going to need to put it into an Excel spreadsheet. So you're going to get in here, you're going to create your blank Excel spreadsheet, simply copying and pasting. I like to take out any blank spaces because those would just end up being blank, blank social media. Then we need to go in and we need to save this as a CSV file. So we're going to save it. I already have a chat. Make sure you get in here, you save it as a CSV file. Okay, let's see. This is home buyers. All right, cool. All right, now we're going to go back to Canva. And like I said, I know that this is a lot of toggling back and forth between things, but let's go ahead. We're going to create social media. We're going to do an Instagram post. I like doing Instagram because I like posting to Instagram and then it's being shared on Facebook. If you are creating Facebook and you want to share it to Instagram, the sizing's a little different. So now we can get in here. We're going to need to create a template. Now you can create a custom template with however you would like, or you can search for many of the templates that are on Canva. So we're just going to go home, right? Keep it simple. For today, let's just go ahead. And I like this one. All right, very nice. Now I'm going to get in here, maybe I'm going to put my logo, my personal logo up here, customize this template however you want before you actually get in and do anything else. I'm going to make this, I like this font. I'm going to take it a little bit smaller though, because we're going to have a lot of information that we're going to have to fit on these. Okay, so I like this template. I'm ready to upload all of my points on there. Now, these are paid features in Canva, but like I said, this is going to be quick. This is going to be easy. I promise. You're going to go over here to apps. Over in the corner, you're going to scroll down to bulk create. You're going to click on bulk create. Now you can enter your info in here manually, but we already had Canva or Chat GPT create this for us, right? Quick, easy. So I'm going to upload our CSV file that we just made. We've got home buyers right here. We're going to open that up. Now we're going to come over here to our font. We're going to click on it. We're going to use the three little dots that are right over here. We're going to connect the data. Now this is all recorded again. So if you want to go back and you want to watch this, we can also I can send you a recording just of this portion too, if you want to re-watch this, because this is, I learned this from a video. You guys are learning it from a video as well. Sometimes it takes a few times to go over. Connect data. I'm going to click on that. It's going to come over here. This is the data I want. I'm going to hit continue. There's all of my data right there. So now I'm going to go ahead. I can select if maybe I decided I didn't want one of them, and I'm going to generate all 7 pages. Boom. And here we go. It went ahead and it auto-generated all of these for me. So once again, quick, easy, beautiful, branded. Really, all in all, when you get proficient with doing this, it literally takes less than 5 minutes to get in there to create one-of-a-kind, unique marketing. Saving this is quick and easy. Once again, you've gotten in here, you've done all of this. I love it. Boom, I want it. I'm going to hit share, download, and then I can do a PNG, a JPEG, whatever it is. If I added animation, I could download it as a video, and it's ready to go to upload to my social media. All right, does anybody, I know that was, like I said, that was a lot of information. Does anybody have any questions regarding some of the things that we just went over? Like I said, there are a lot of apps out there. I'll send you guys, I'll get the details on the app that I have. It's been a while since I downloaded it. It was the first one that came up as Open Chat GPT. Most of them are still free. So look for them. There's no reason that you guys should be paying for this software yet. Now it may charge eventually. Look for the OpenAI logo. That's how you guys are going to know that you are getting the correct app and this correct software, and that you know that you're going to be able to pull them all together. All right, guys. I'm going to take you guys, if you have any questions, once again, put them in the chat, the question and answer. I know this was very basic information. We're going to be doing some more of these webinars and more in-person classes. Take advantage of these in-person classes. It'll give you the opportunity to ask these questions and for us to work out some of these things together. So wrapping up, speaking of classes, we do have our monthly stat recordings ready. So if you want this information, we provide a recording as well as the slideshow presentation of this. Reach out to your business development managers, get these monthly stats, and be the realtor in the know. And then we have the spring training for real estate series still going on. The first one kicked off this week. However, even if you missed the first part, hop on. There are seven more that you can attend with great information. Deanna was actually on here last week, giving us some of the tips and tools that she uses. This is a great series on Zoom, Mondays at 10 a.m. And then coming up, we've got another Wisdom Wednesday. We're going to be going over maximizing your open house, the benefits of open houses, ideas, sample marketing, items to have, and how to really follow up so that you can capitalize on these buyers. This is a Zoom, March 22nd at noon. And then up in our Prescott office, they are doing Here Comes the Judge. I had the pleasure of going up and meeting with Faye and Michelle and doing some videos. This is going to be a great series. Some of the things that Faye has talked about regarding some things you wouldn't even suspect would be an issue, but can turn into a huge issue. She's going to be going over those. This is going to be fun. This is March 23rd, 1 p.m. at the community room at the Prescott Gateway Mall. Reach out to Michelle and get registered for that one. And then on March 30th, we are doing the next in our series of Arizona real estate. This one is going to be on Zoom. How convenient is that, guys? So join us Thursday, March 30th. This is going to be at 9 a.m. You can scan the code there. You can go to the bit.ly Arizona Real Estate Series to register, but you're going to need to register for this to get that Zoom link. We're going to be talking with somebody from the Greater Phoenix Economic Council, and we're going to be talking with a builder about some of the things that are going on here in Arizona. It's going to be great. You don't want to miss that one. And of course, thank you to our wonderful business development management team. If you want to see great classes like this today, in person, in your office, reach out, let them know. They're here for all of your marketing help as well. So big thank you to Beth, Becky, and Melinda, Mary, Patty, Cynthia, Michelle, Michael, and Renee. Y'all are amazing. If you're not already working with one of them, let me know, and I will be happy to make the introduction. And of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you great material like we did today on Marketing Matters every Wednesday at 10. We have 7 offices here in the Valley to serve you, 1 in Prescott, 2 up in Nevada as well. So please think of us on your next title and escrow. Put us on that contract. We love working with you. We value our relationship with y'all so much. Thank you for coming today, guys, and I will see you next week.